Anura Dissanayake has emerged as a dark horse in the Sri Lankan elections, upsetting seasoned names. The Marxist leader of National People's Power or NPP as well as the chief of the Janata Vimukti Peramuna will be sworn in as the new president. Is Sri Lanka's left-leaning president Anura Dissanayake pro-Beijing? News 9 Plus decodes. Let us first understand the mood of the electorate in the island nation. The people of Sri Lanka have voted for change. In the presidential elections held on September 21st, Anura Kumara Dissanayake garnered a formidable 42% of the popular vote. He was way ahead of Sajith Premadasa, who got 23%, and the outgoing president Ranil Wickremesinghe, who got just 16%. Now let us get to know the new president a little better. Who is Anura Dissanayake, Sri Lanka's new president? Dissanayake is a Marxist member of parliament from Colombo. His victory is a mandate against the outgoing government, which faced the voters' wrath in the aftermath of the mass protests triggered by economic downturn that ousted Gotabaya Rajapaksa in 2022. The new president has his task cut out: steer the country towards the economic recovery and control soaring inflation. Is Anura Dissanayake pro-Beijing? Disanayake's party Janata Vimukti Peramuna is known for its anti-India and pro-China leanings. In the 1980s, its founder, the late Rohana Vijayveera, spoke against what he called Indian expansionism and painted India as an enemy of Sri Lankan interests. Disanayake's party opposed the India-Lanka Accord of 1987 signed by former Indian Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi and the then President of Sri Lanka, J.R. Jayawardene. In the recent months, Dissanayake has famously spoken about cancelling Gautam Adani's 450 megawatt wind power project in Sri Lanka, if voted to power, which may act as a counterpoint to Beijing debt diplomacy. How will Disanayake's victory affect India-Lanka ties? Irrespective of his proclivities, Dissanayake may not let his personal politics jeopardize India-Sri Lanka ties. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was among the first world leaders to congratulate him. During the election campaign, during interviews, he has said that he would ensure Sri Lanka's sea, land and airspace are not used in ways that threaten India and regional stability. Is Dissanayake on a collision course with the IMF? Disanayake's ascent and leftist views could put him on a collision course with the International Monetary Fund and other global financial institutions that have a grip on Sri Lanka's economy. Sri Lanka's economic collapse in 2022 was marked by spiraling inflation, plummeting foreign exchange reserves and shortage of essentials. The Wickremesinghe government secured an IMF bailout in March 2023 in an attempt to stem the tide. As Sri Lanka remains in the clutches of a $3 billion IMF bailout and a looming debt restructuring program, will Dissanayake politics collide with the country's pressing debt obligations? Watch this space.